His divine grace, Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. ISKCON BBD founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam namaskritya.
Narayanam namaskritya.
Naram chaivam narottamam.
Naram chaivam narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Pujayad Mudiraye. Nashtabrayestu avadresu. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavate Uttama Sloke. Bhakti Bhavati Naistuke. Yamsyanubhavam akhilam stutisharamekam adhyatmadevamatitir satam tamandam samsarina karunayaha purana guhyam samvyasaso namupayami gururmaninam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Alright, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 22, text number 43. Prithu Maharaj meeting with four Kumaras. King Prithu is speaking here. Nispaditascha kartsena Bhagavad Sarvochistam hi me sarvam.
Sarvochistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Nispaditascha kartasena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade. Nispaditascha katsena. Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi. Sarvochistam hi me sarvam. Atmana sahakim dade. Nispaditascha katsena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sarvochistam hi me sarvam.
Sarvochistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Nispaditascha katsena.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna lubhi.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Sadhushistam hi me sarvam.
Atmana sahakim dade.
Atmana sahakim dade.
All right, thank you so much for your beautiful reading of this slokas. It purifies our tongue and senses. Simply by trying to read Sanskrit text, it purifies our senses. It
Wakens you up.
waken you up. And when we read Sanskrit, all the muscles of your tongues are activated. In English, that doesn't happen like that. In any other language, but Sanskrit, like Katsnena, it is very subtle that so many letters are there within that one word. Kartsne. So many letters. Anyway, thank you so much. Nispaditah.
Nispaditascha.
Also, the order is properly carried out.
Also the order is properly carried out.
Katsnena.
Katsnena.
In full.
In full.
Bhagavatabhi.
Bhagavad Bhigrna.
By the representatives of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
By the representatives of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Granaluvehe.
Bhigrna lubhi.
By the most compassionate.
By the most compassionate.
Sadhuchistam.
Sadhuchistam.
Remnants of the footsteps of saintly persons.
Remnants of the footsteps of saintly persons.
He
He.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Me.
Me.
Mine.
Mine.
Sarvam.
Sarvam.
Everything.
Everything.
Atmana.
Atmana.
Heart and soul.
Heart and soul.
Saha.
Saha.
With.
With.
Kim.
Kim.
What?
What?
Dade.
Dade.
Shall give.
Shall give.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
My dear Brahmana, you have carried out the order thoroughly because you are also as compassionate as the Lord. It is my duty, therefore, to offer you something. But all I possess are but remnants of food taken by great saintly persons. What shall I give? Please repeat. My dear Brahmana,
My dear Brahmana,
you have carried out the order thoroughly
you have carried out the order
because you are also as compassionate as the Lord.
because you are also as compassionate as the Lord.
It is my
It
duty,
is my duty,
therefore,
therefore,
to offer you something.
to offer you something.
But all I possess are but remnants of the foods taken by great saintly persons.
But all I possess are but remnants of food taken by great saintly persons.
What shall I give?
What shall I give?
Purport. The word sadhu system is significant in this verse. Prithu Maharaj got his kingdom from great saintly persons like Bhrigu and others, just as one gets remnant of food. After the death of King Bena, the whole world was bereft of a popular ruler. There were so many catastrophes occurring that the great saintly persons, headed by Bhrigu, created the body of King Prithu out of the body of his dead father, King Bena. Since King Prithu was thus offered the kingdom by the virtue of the mercy of great saintly persons, he did not want to divide his kingdom among saints like the Kumaras. When a father is eating food, he may, out of compassion, offer the remnants of his food to his son. Although such food may be already chewed by the father, it cannot be offered to the father again. Prithu Maharaj's position was something like that. Whatever he possessed had already been chewed, and therefore he could not offer it to the Kumaras. Indirectly, however, he offered everything he possessed to the Kumaras, and consequently they utilized his possessions in whatever way they liked. The next verse clarifies this matter. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanandanasalakaya Chakshurmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayan Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Utthapadakamalam Sri Guru Vaisnavamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatha Anvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisabhan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Vancha Kalpataru Veksha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paschatya Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Uchishta, what is the word? Uchishta, sadhu uchishta. A beautiful explanation. Prabhu Maharaj is teaching us a great lesson in this verse. For devotees who are practicing Krishna consciousness, cultivating humility in their life, cultivating simplicity, cultivating the mood of surrendering to the lotus feet of the Lord, they have received sadhus chista, the remnant of the devotees. Any qualities a devotee has is received or given by the mercy of a devotee. So, one will never feel pride, or he never possesses that I do have so many good qualities, I am a great personality, I have learned so much. So these are not the symptom of a great devotee. He always realized that these are all given to me by the mercy of my devotees. Senior devotees, my spiritual master, my Srila Prabhupada, gurus. So that's how Prabhu Maharaj felt. He was king. He had so much in his kingdom. He could offer everything the Kumaras would want, but he thought that nothing is mine. These are all given to me. These are like prasada, these are mercy, kripa. We go to the Ganges and offer the water to Ganges. We do not carry water from America and offer it to Ganga. We pick water by our two hands and Om Namah Gangaya Namah, like that. So this is the mood. Devotees always feel meek and humble because they realize that they are blessed by the devotees. All the knowledge they have, all the good qualities they have, they are all coming from Krishna. So Krishna has explained in Bhagavad Gita about different qualities of devotees. Anapeksha. Anapeksha means one who is not expecting something after doing something. Just like when I go to my job, I work 8 hours. At the end of the day, what do I get? I get a paycheck. I have expectation that I get some money. That is why I go out there and I work. But in spiritual life, everything is done on the basis of love. There is no any expectation what I get from performing devotional service. But Krishna is not very unkind man or personality that he will not give you anything when we do something for him. In Islamic faith, they have believed that if you just think about God, God will think about you. If you get up and ready to come to God, then God will start walking. When you walk to come to God, then God will run to you. Same thing is here too. That is Krishna conscious process. Anapeksha means remaining neutral and not expecting anything when we perform something. Suchi, Suchi Daksha. Suchi means what? What is the meaning of Suchi? Clean. Literally cleaning externally, physically, body, nice clothes, wash, take shower. But if we go deep into the meaning of Suchi, we are cleaning our mind. Devotees are clean in their thoughts. Material people have so much dirty thinking, thoughts in their mind. They're always thinking something bad, or I may be enjoying this and that, let me do this, all kind of sinful activities, all kind of bad thoughts, gambling, all kind of thinking that impure. The bad thought impure us. So we are Suchi in our mind, in our thoughts, in our feeling, and Suchi, clean. So when our minds, our thoughts are purified, clean, then we can think about God. We can do devotional service in better way. Daksha means expert. Daksha. Only purified man can be an expert person. A dirty person cannot be expert. Devotees are so expert that they know how to engage themselves in the service of Krishna, how to behave with other people, how to engage living being into the service of Krishna. In this way, in so many ways, devotees are expert. Actually, all these qualities are coming from Krishna only, because He is the source of all good qualities. But when a living being practices devotional service and follow the process, he develops the same qualities of God. Suchi Daksha. So we always should think, if we have our mind, if we feel like, oh, so many dirty desires come in our mind, we should immediately remember Krishna and devotees and chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That bad thought will go away. You know the mystery of mind. When we die, my physical body dies, but my subtle body, mind, ego, false ego and conscience, the soul, it will pass to another body. So my mind is with me for many, many lifetimes. But I have already changed many, many different kind of bodies. But I do have a same mind from time immemorial. And my mind is carrying all kind of samskaras, impressions from many, many past lives. That is why mind is so powerful and very chanchal, very, very flickering. Now we should know the signs to engage that difficult mind in the service of Krishna. So in order to curb that playful mind into some focus, Krishna performed so many playful pastimes in Vrindavan. Today he steals water, tomorrow he fights with another demon, next day he dances on the head of a serpent, another day he goes to the forest and play with his friends, another day they have a big catastrophe, big forest fire, next day another demon come and challenge, another day Indra showers very heavy rain, another day everybody is in trouble, he lived. So, in order to keep our mind busy, thinking all kind of pastime, Krishna performed pastime. This is why Krishna really performed the pastime, to keep our mind busy Because our mind wants something changing. When you go to movie, all the scenes are just turning very fast. Sometimes we feel like, oh, let me watch this scene. It's just go away. Another scene comes. Because the mind wants to watch something new right away. So in order to delete all these bad samskaras that we carry for so many lifetimes, Krishna consciousness really helps to purify our mind. So by practicing Krishna consciousness, you can be suchi in your mind. And mind is very, very important thing in Krishna consciousness. The whole system. If your mind is disturbed, no matter how much Hare Krishna you chant, no matter how many Mangalaartis you attend, your mind, forget about it. I don't believe this. It disturbs, really disturbs. So we have to pray to Krishna, please train my mind, clean my mind from all this deep impression coming from so many lifetimes. This is Krishna consciousness, training our mind. Dhyanis, like Maya, the impersonalists, they simply keep the mind under their control, but they do not go to the root cause of why our mind is so difficult to control. They keep bringing the mind back to and keep meditating, and if go away again they bring back. But devotees, they know the root cause why the mind is so disturbed and what is the best way to engage it in the service of Krishna, so that they are not disturbed at all times. In that science they are expert, they are daksha. Meaning of expertism is that you know how to keep your mind under your control, so that it will not bother us. Very beautiful sloka is there. Every word Krishna speaks has very deep meaning, profound meaning. It has to be revealed to us. Udasino. Devotees are udasin means, in the very literal meaning, udasi means one who is very sad, right? In Nepali, we have the same word, udasin. Other Tabaikina udasin. Why do you look so sad today? So, what is the meaning of udasi here in this text, context? That devotees have no interest in material affairs. We do not care what is going on in the material world. That is, we are completely ignorant of material world. I mean, not ignorant, but we do not have any interest. When people have problem, disease, depression, they have no interest in doing anything, right? They are very udasin. But they do not have interest in spiritual life either. So that is diseased condition. Devotees are udasin, uninterested in material affairs, but they are very interested in performing devotional service. That means they are not sick. They do have a separate interest in Krishna consciousness. We may be engaging in material world or doing different kind of jobs, but devotees simply do that as a duty. They do not get attached to that. Raga doisa vimukta. Raga means attachment. They are free from attachment. They do work, but as a duty. Gata vyatha. Gata vyatha means free from distress. It doesn't mean devotees do not suffer. Sometimes people think when you come to Krishna, then you are free from suffering. No, it is not true. We get suffering, we get happiness. Everything we go through, the same that common people go through. But we will not lament and regret and cry and mourn or like spend our energies in this lamenting, thinking about that. We free from that things. Devotees see that this is Krishna's mercy. I was eligible to receive this suffering to me because I had done so many things in my past life. So Krishna is out of mercy, he is giving me some punishment. So what is the point of grieving? So they are free from that way. They take it as blessing of Krishna. In the beginning stage, in the neophyte stage, when something bad happened to us, we start blaming and arguing with Krishna. Why Krishna did this to me? Why? I'm chanting Krishna's name. I'm paying my obeisances every day to him. But still I'm having hard time in my life. But devotees think, oh yeah, I was so sinful in my past life. Out of Krishna's kind mercy, he is giving me some suffering. So I'll take it as Krishna's blessing. And we get that quality of ignorance, tolerating. So ultimately when we keep practicing that way, anything happens to you, you are inert. Just like Bharat Maharaj. Jada Bharata. You remember Jada Bharata from Bhagavatam? There was a character who would not care anything what people would do to him. He would act like a madman? What? Not madman, what is the best word? He would act like a Abaduta. Doesn't care what is going on. People would come to him and chastise him. He would pass his stool in his own body and he would sleep like there, not even cleaning his body. And when people ask him to do something and he would not do as instructed, and he would always do some damage. And people would chastise him, but he would, okay, thank you, I'm sorry, I thought I did good. Completely free from honor and respect and everything like that. Gatavhyata. Free from distress. Distress come, but we will not take it. Hare Krishna. Sarvarambha parityagi means we give up all kind of endeavors, all kind of unnecessary endeavors to enjoy the material world. We do not take big projects like, okay, I take this project and this and doing this, I can accomplish big job. Unnecessary endeavors that simply waste your time, energy, and ultimately you get nothing. You get failure and then you become again distressed. So such kind of impossible endeavors, devotee will never take it. They simply take the preaching process, preaching activities, go out, preach, give book, talk about Krishna to people, invite them to the temple, just glorify Krishna, engage them in devotional services. They do not like something impossible endeavors. Yomat Bhakta, these devotees of mine, Samay Priya is very dear to me. Very dear to me. Now, we can always think when we are alone, our mind, try to train your mind when you are alone. When we are with devotees, our mind is elevated. It doesn't think anything bad. But when we go our home, and when we are being by ourselves, then mind immediately start thinking about so many things. When we practice in that way, then we receive a blessing from the Lord. And sometimes a blessing may come in different way, but we may not know. We do not know how Krishna blesses us. It's very unique. He is the master. We never know how we receive blessings. Sometimes we may think, oh, this is a punishment to me, but it could be a big blessing to us in our life. I will tell you a story how Vidur, you know Vidur from Mahabharata, how he was Yamaraj before. You know Yamaraj, the Lord of Death. Yamaraj is one of the 12 Mahajan. Mahajan means great authority. When he took birth as Vidur, he was born as the son of a Sudrani. Sudrani means a very lowly person. As Yamaraj was a great devotee of Lord, and he was always busy doing his job. Yama means what? What is the meaning of Yama? In yoga system, the very first word is called Yama. Yamaraj. Yama means to stop, to control. What does he do? He stop your birth, your life. Death means stopping the life activity, right? So Yamaraj, he punishes people death by death. So he was always busy doing his job, and he would see Krishna doing his pastime, and he think, oh, I'm so busy in my job, I never have chance to take part in Krishna's pastimes. I wish I could have some vacation and take some time and be with Krishna in his pastimes. He has that desire to be with Krishna. Even though he is always Krishna conscious, doing his job in his office, but sometimes he desires, like when we are busy in our home, working, and sometimes we feel, oh, I wish I could go to temple today and dance in Prabhupada Guru Puja, and then be with devotees, hear some class, and have some prasadam. We have that desire sometimes, right? And we come to temple. So Yamaraj has the same desire that I wish I could take part in Krishna's pastime, but I am so busy here. And one time, Yamaraj punished one great saintly personality by mistake. His name was Manduka Rishi. What is the name?
Manduka Rishi.
Manduka Rishi. Rishi means saint. Saintly personality, Manduka. And Manduka was a great saintly person. He was very, very good, clean, like Suchi. He was expert. He could see his life many lifetimes back and forth. And he could see that there was no any mistake, no any sinful activities that he had performed. But he was punished by Yamaraj in the Himalaya. And he dared to ask a question to Yamaraj. Why I am punished? What is my fault? I can see my life, many past life, that I have never committed any crime. What is the reason that I have to suffer in hell by Yamaraj? Let me ask a question. And as he was presented before Yamaraj, Yamaraj said, oh, when you were 11 years old, you had, you had a spear, like a thorn in your hand, and you had pierced a little baby bird at the age of 11. Many lifetimes years ago, when you were 11 years old. And Manduka Rishi argued with Yamaraj. No, that is not fair. When somebody is 11 years old, any sinful activities or any crime he does will not be countable. You are considered a minor. You are not responsible for your offenses when you are still 11 years. Like a minor, right? Even in our present law, when a small little child does something bad, they are not really accountable by law. They can be excused or forgiven. So, you are not doing a good job, you do not know the law, how to punish people, so you are not eligible, you are not qualified to become Yamaraj. So, may you be born in the womb of a Sudrani. Yamaraj was cursed by Manduka Rishi. And as a result of that, he was born in the family of Pandavas. In the royal family, the royal king, they do get married. Sometimes they have extra affairs with other ladies without marrying. And they get so many childs who are considered the child of a king, but when responsibility comes, they will not get any responsible position. They are considered unqualified. This is how Yamaraj got birth, like Vidura, and he was in Krishna's pastime. And Vidura was very great, very, very learned personality. Even though he was born as a Sudra, but he was like a Brahmana because of his knowledge. Externally, people would consider him as a Sudra, but great acharyas would not consider him as Sudra because they see him as the incarnation of Yamaraj, and Yamaraj is one of the Mahajanas, and Mahajan is a great Brahman. So the mercy of Krishna comes in so many different ways. We do not know. As long as we maintain these qualities that mention here, anapeksha, suchi, daksha, udasina gatavyatha, sarvarabha parityagi, then you become very dear to Krishna. And then miracle happens in your life. So everything comes by the attitude of service mentality, service. Do something to Krishna. Even though it is a very small, very tiny, insignificant thing, but do something with that mind. And Krishna will help us purifying all the other internal, complicated matters in our life. That is the reason that these centers are opened. They're giving opportunity to the people to come and do some service to Krishna. And develop all these good qualities of Krishna. And be the rightful heir to receive the blessings of Krishna. Sometimes material people think, oh, I am very good, I have never done anything bad to any people. I am living a virtuous life. I work very hard and I have never hurt anybody. People may think, but Krishna may not like that. Just like a millionaire is there by the street. When I pass, when I go, he doesn't open the gate for me because I do not have any relationship with him. I may think I am a good person. Hey, can I come inside your home? Mr. Musk. Oh, I do not know you, sir. Sorry, I'm busy. We may think, yeah, I'm good, I have never done anything, I am following my duty, but Krishna should like me. No, Krishna doesn't work that way. We must have some relationship with the personality. If I know him, if I know his qualities, if I have a personal relationship with him, then he opens the door for us. So simply living a pious life is not helpful in Krishna consciousness. We must do something for Krishna. We must give up our pride, our all these personal talents and everything. Main thing is give up our pride. We must practice the life of humility. We must cultivate this great quality in our life. And we must think this is sadhu chista. This all quality I am developing in me. These are the remnant from the devotees. It's not my quality. I received it. When we feel that way, then we always remain meek and humble. There is nothing that we need to be proud of. Prithu Maharaj, he thought the same way. This kingdom was given to me by Bhrigu Rishis and all the Brahmanas. I do not have anything new to give to the Kumaras. These all are given to me. They are all blessing. How can I give back somebody's remnant to respected people? That was Prithu Maharaj's understanding. That was his humility. That was his humble nature. He did not take it, I am a great king, you have come to me. Like Bali Maharaj, remember Bali Maharaj when he was doing Yajna with Sukracharya? Lord Vamana Deva came as a little brahmachari boy begging some bhiksha. Bali Maharaj was thinking, I am a great king, I am the king of the three worlds. I can give in charity whatever you want. Ask whatever you want. Sri Sri Gaura ki jai. And the Lord was a little small dark boy. I do not need anything, I just need a 3-step land measured by my foot. And Bali Maharaj was kind of offended by that begging. Oh, you do not know me, I am a great king, I could give you the whole Surga Loka, other Brahma Loka, or big thing, but you do not recognize me, who am I? But here Prithu Maharaj is very humble. No, this is all I have, is nothing but the remnant. So it's not good to offer remnant back to you. And Prabhupada is giving the example how sometimes father chew food and put that food to the mouth of the child. Now the child cannot give it back to father because it's already something like that. So we learn about devotees' qualities from 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. How we remain undisturbed in this material world despite of happening so many things, and we remain Krishna conscious. And Krishna sees that quality, and then he starts blessing us. Hare Krishna. Any question, any comment? Yes, Prabhu.
So if I get something from someone else, should I not give it away because I got it from somebody? Should I not say I get something, I don't know, some clothing from somebody, and then should I not give it to you because it was just given to me?
You can give it to me, you cannot give the same person back to him.
Oh, back? Okay.
That's the thing. You can give it to somebody else.
So the Kumaras weren't, but they were in the same category as the
Right.
same.
Kumaras, Prithu Maharaj was taking them as great brahmanas, and that brahmana, he addressed them as a brahmana.
Yeah.
And then the kingdom was given by brahmana, Bhrigu.
Right.
All the brahmanas, same brahmanas.
Yeah.
So that is the thing.
Also, how when Prabhupada tells that story about Manduk, he was falsely accused, Manduk, of killing somebody. And so he was going to be disemboweled, he was going to have to be
Right.
on a spear.
Yeah.
But then at the last minute, the king found out, no, he's a great saint. You can't do that to this guy. So he was threatened that way.
Yes.
And so Prabhupada said, like you said, he asked Yamaraj, why was I, had to suffer this fear of being disemboweled? And then when Prabhupada tells it, it's like when he was a little boy, he lanced an ant.
Oh yeah.
He had an ant. And because you did that to an ant, you had to be threatened to do that as a human. And then he cursed Yamaraj. Wow, this is crazy. Just because as a little boy.
And thank you so much. So that was all arrangement of Lord to have Yamaraj some free time and to be with Krishna. Yes, brother?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just a quickie. ABC already been chewed.
Chewing the chewed, yes.
Would you consider the offering of Lakshmi as service to Krishna? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when Lakshmi comes to Krishna, then that Lakshmi can be used in his service.
Okay.
We may be physically providing our service.
Yes.
We may intelligently provide or financially, so many ways of services.
So if I desire to work harder, but not only for my benefit, but to be able to
Yeah, that is very good.
bless more, that's good.
That is appreciated.
Okay.
In Prabhupada time, our devotees used to go and drive taxi and bring money to the temple.
Is that why there's a lot of, and I don't mean this offensively, is that one of the reasons why there's a lot of Indian taxi drivers?
A couple of devotees did that, not a lot.
Not all, yes. Most of people do for themselves.
Okay, I had that as well.
Yeah,
Those are Sikhs, those aren't necessarily Vaishnavas.
yes, I will.
Does it depend how the money is generated?
Yeah.
I mean, so you can work hard, but what if you're a gambler? And then you're taking your winnings from gambling, which is one of our principles against it, and then you're giving it to.
That kind of work will increase your greed. When you have more money doing like a gamble, then you start thinking, oh yes, let me keep for myself more and more, and then if there is some desperate situation there, we have to do it, that's fine, but if we do it and just let me give some donation to the temple, so what I do, I will be free, that doesn't happen again. We should know how to generate money. Not by bad means. Yeah.
Does Krishna help you if you're gambling to bring money to the temple?
Krishna says, I am Salim, what is it? Salim?
Yutam Chalayatam Asmi.
Yes.
I'm also the gambling of cheats.
Yeah, if you want to cheat me, then I am a bigger cheater than you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like.
But you say that if you have an intense desire to make money by gambling, does Krishna help? That's the question, right?
It's more like if you want to make some money for Krishna, and you go to the casino, will Krishna help you win against the house?
No, indeed, Krishna will not bless you by something that will spoil you. So he is not after our money, first of all. We use money for service, but Krishna is not giving money, he doesn't want anything. So such activities are not encouraged. Yes.
There was a case, there was a bunch of devotees in the West Coast in the 70s, and they were involved in drugs. And they gave a big donation to Prabhupada. And they thought that Prabhupada didn't know where the money came from, but Prabhupada always knew these things. And so Prabhupada accepted the donation, and then he insisted they stop what they were doing.
Yes.
He said, now, if you want to call yourself a devotee, you stop this illicit drug stuff, because it's against our principles.
Our goal is to purify our consciousness, our mind, to get out from this material world. Our business is not to make money, donate, and remain here. So anything that does not help us purifying ourselves from internally, mind, suchir daksha, anapeksha, udasina, gagavyatha. So that kind of activities are not Krishna conscious activities. We should not do that. Yes.
From the little bit that I've read of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam,
Bhagavatam?
yes, the Varata or something.
The Mahabharata.
Mahabharata.
Mahabharata, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The text, it talks nothing about profit. It talks about giving and helping others, as well as purification and centering your mind, which is the Godhead, right?
Yeah.
And
Krishna.
the way you focus, chanting is a way of focusing because it liberates your mind from everything else. When you're concentrating and chanting, that's what you're chanting. And then once you become accustomed to it, then automatically your brain functions and whatever you're thinking about is just out. You're chanting, you're on one channel. And those are the channels that I felt that these texts talk about. It has nothing to do with profit. It has nothing to do with, if you ask Krishna to help you winning a bet, no.
This is a very good understanding that our main goal is to purify our mind and our consciousness and focus on chanting and feel Krishna in our mind. Have feeling for God. Sarva Bhavena Bharata. With all your feeling, think Krishna. By doing chanting, we can purify. No profit and gain. That's very good understanding. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की
जय।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की